Hello again. Going to see my other videos, but good news on this latest video. I've been racking my brains trying to fix this one. SOS limited functionality warning that came up. Research says it's to do with a battery in the TCU, and different information online of where it is. I found one page, it showed it. It showed it on an L494 underneath the steering wheel column. Had to take the cover off. I mean, it was an LR diagram. It was their own bloody LR diagram showing it underneath the steering column. Not there. But not there. So that's where I first started with. That looked a little bit more than the other information I got online, where obviously it was from LR. So go figure. Then there was someone else saying you have to remove the carpet. It's in the boot and the rear left-hand side. I've done that. I'll show you. It's not there. There's a module underneath that looks like it, but it's not it once you open it. So I had another last shot on another post I saw where someone said it's still in the boot on the left-hand side, but I ended up taking the because the picture he showed doesn't look nothing like the car, the L494. But it worked. Well, it's there. Found it. So what you do? Let's go and show you exactly what you need to do to do it. So as explained, you might see something like on the LR diagram. I don't know if I can do a link on YouTube. I'm not one of these people, but it showed it underneath here. You're in the picture, the battery, they're like two AA batteries soldered together underneath here. So I took all this off. That pulls out. There's some screws and some clips, some bolts and screws underneath here, and that came out. It's not under there, not in this car. So don't waste your time. Going around here, then I looked under here. So I ended up pulling on the clips. So I took away the bit of the rubber mat. Started from this end, pulling the clips off. So this clips off, as you can see, just clips on this side panel. Underneath here, there's a module. It's not that one, and behind that is the parking control unit, just in case you ever need to know where it is. It's actually behind that, but it's not there. I opened that up to see if the battery was in that. It's not. So third and final attempt. It is on the side of the door. For some reason the other car had like buttons on here, which on the side panel, which I've taken off. So again, this sort of obviously the rubber mat off. This pulls off that way. So these clips pulls off that way. Then on the inside, it's just as well. I did take that off. Inside there's inside here there's the bolt here, and there's another one up here, which I think is that one somewhere. But yeah, on the side you'll see it. So the side panel, which goes there. This is video work. Like I said, I'm not Gen Z Instagram. That goes in there, but you do have to take the airbag cover off as well, which a couple of clips off, but there's also a screw that you take the you take that off. Behind there's a bolt, size 8mm. Undo that, then that pulls off, clips off, so you clip that off. That means you can get to that screw, and there's one, like I said, one there, then that clips off. And then this thing, there it is, has a cover. Little screw cover here, which I've pre-taken off. Boom. And apparently, that is the problem. So, unclips, little split. There, it's your two lithium batteries, I would imagine. I'm going to test charging that, and I'm going to see if I get the replacement ones of these. But if you're looking for this, telematic control unit, as you can see on there. You know, just turn the phone round. Yeah, it's here. Okay. I'll obviously try and post an update, making sure that this works. So this is what I found online when I was doing my research. As you can see, there's the battery there. It shows it underneath the steering column, and I thought it was the easiest place to check and look. To be honest, hence why I started here, and it wasn't there. Not in my car anyway, but that is from the Range Rover Sport website. JLR diagram, obviously battery pack part 2. Then the next page you'll see where I did eventually find it on another sort of diagram. Here you go, and it shows it there on the back. Okay, back again. So managed to go down to JLR and get the replacement battery. So once I took that out, I had the part number on there, phoned them up, and luckily they had 2 in stock. It cost me £52 including the VAT. My original idea of no AA batteries was going to get a couple and solder them up, for example, but with them being rechargeable and them having them in stock, I thought it's not that idea. I'll go and get them. And yeah, so we've got the official JLR batteries in there. And good news, that was it. I've started the engine and the yellow SOS light is now disappeared completely. It's a case of I read online maybe having to do some further diagnostics if that didn't go away. I'm glad to say it didn't go away in this case, so there isn't any other problems with the car. Typical, just as when I'm giving it back, which is another story. I would love to keep this car. I can't justify the insurance hike that's gone up. Absolutely ridiculous. My current insurer won't reinsure me, even though I'm 53, 9+ years, no claims bonus, and no points on my license. Can't remember the last time I had any points on my license, to be honest, that long ago, in my youth. And then yeah, and then the first searches online was like £5,000. Gone from £1,000 up to £5,000, all because I live in London. So yeah, this was on finance still, PCP finance, because it's over halfway, I've paid more than 50%. I've done a voluntary cancellation of my contract, so there are certain conditions obviously handing it back, and that's what I'm doing, which is a shame because I've lost money on this car. It's you know, with the insurance, obviously the cars have gone down in price, as everyone probably knows, and they're easy to pick up now, and I don't mean thieve either. You know, in auction they're getting with the silly prices. So yeah, which is a shame. But I got this car during COVID, so I even got it at a low price at the time because cars weren't selling. So there was a five grand knocked off the list price at the time when I got it, thinking I got myself a good deal. And yeah, who would have thought? Anyway, back to business. So this is the box the new one came in. Let me put my glasses on because I'm not going to read it. Here we go. LR, so Lima Romeo, obviously the Land Rover, 046049, and it is literally plug and play. Very simple battery. And then I know there'll be people on here moaning, oh, I haven't shown you how to take it off the back. But if you're having a go and attempting this yourself, you obviously got some logic, I would imagine, some savvy. It's quite funny, I've had some videos on here. I haven't shown them like how, when I replaced the dash and did the upgrade on the climate control, which by the way I've put back. So I've got one for sale, funny enough. Yeah, I kept the original. Same with the lights at the back. I had some really nice smoked lights that went with this car, fantastic. And I put the originals back. I've done a few upgrades on here that they're keeping. Heated steering wheel, which I changed, didn't have a heated steering wheel when it came, didn't have a built-in DVR, which has now got a proper Land Rover one as well, not a third-party one. I didn't install that, and installed all that properly myself. So yeah, if you've got an idea about how these cars come apart, and you know a lot of my clips, so you just have to sometimes find screws, then I don't need to teach you to suck eggs. How to take the back apart. It is very straightforward. I've shown roughly on my video and where it is, and I mean I will edit in, if I haven't already edited it in already, what I found online on JLR website of where it was supposed to be. One location showing it underneath the steering column, and I even saw another one where it was underneath the bonnet somewhere. So maybe different years, I don't know. But on this one, which is 2017 CUS 18, this is when they did like an internal upgrade. They didn't do like the body, but they did the like the stereo unit, and they got changed on this car without the buttons. So I don't know, maybe that's the reason why. Maybe it was a different location, but I found it on the back. The other post you might have seen online, someone did pictures. I think the video obviously is much better, but the pictures, I think he was American, so maybe being an American car, whether it was a 7-seater, I was trying to work out, it confused me when I was trying to work out the location. He had some buttons on the side of the seat, so I'm guessing maybe something to do with that. But yeah, very, very difficult to work out the photographs that they took. So I'm hoping my video will help you. Yeah, don't forget to take the cover from the airbag side out with the screws. It all clips off. The bit of the seat belt bit you need to clip off. And to prove, there we go, let's start the car. And there we see, hopefully no more warning lights. Just the standard one. There we go. But it's okay to clear that one. Let's clear that. And yeah, brilliant. And I always used to get, well, intermittently, I used to get the SOS limited functionality. I'm guessing it was intermittent because it might have got some charge in those batteries, and sometimes it didn't. And funny enough, the problem started when I stopped using the car. I used to go every other weekend to pick up my son in Exeter from London, which was a hell of a trek, so I was always charging it up. But then when my son turned 13 and he could catch the train, then I hardly used this anymore. So yeah, that's when I had problems with both batteries. When I had that one, and which obviously now fixed, and the main battery I did actually have to get a new one. But that was done by JLR. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the video, and like I said, I'm not in here for the fame or the points and the likes or God knows what, and people's criticism about, oh, I haven't done enough and shown enough. Yeah, figure it out. You got a brain up here. All right, have a good day, everyone.